Anyhow, so I'm here for the first live stream. I'm a little bit later than I wanted to be, but it's been a day, let me tell you. We left the house like 11 o'clock this morning, and we went out for our walk. So she fell asleep on the way to the lake, and I decided to take her, like, there's all these different trails that you can take. So I took one that has like a really huge hill. Anyway, so on the way there, she ate an avocado, and she's in the carriage, right? She's facing out, so I can't see her. She eats the avocado, she falls asleep, and on the way down this big, huge hill, this woman is talking to me. So she's walking next to me, this lady, and we're talking. And when we got to the bottom, like where the river is, I said, I'm going to turn around because I've already been out a while. I want to take her to the playground, and the bathrooms aren't open yet. So you have to, like, you got to be prepared to hold it. I mean, it's about a half-hour walk home. And so anyway, so as we turned around, the lady, like, said goodbye to Avery. She was like, goodbye, you know, nice to meet you or whatever. And when I turned the stroller around, Avery's whole face was covered with avocado. Avocado all over her whole face. Anyway, so then we were out from like 11 to like, I think it was 1:30 when I got home. And I made a protein shake, right? So Avery wanted some, and I put some in a little sippy cup. Oh, shit. And, I put her in the bounce. And, like, I think she was just so tired from, like, being out and being at the playground and everything that she didn't protest the bounce. She was in the bounce. And I came in here, and I was doing something. And when I went back in, she was still sitting in the bounce, but I took the top off of it, and it was all over her, so I had to give her a bath. So anyway, so that's why I'm just getting on right now. But anyway. Hyatt, was I able to score 8 on my IELTS test today? Yes, I think so. I think you are. So I don't know if she's going to fall asleep. She's kind of slept a lot on all the walking we did, but I think that she's still kind of a little knocked out. So we'll see. We'll see how good we can do here. UAF spirit messages. Spirit cards. $65 today. Tomorrow it goes back down to like 48. I'm not complaining. We had a really nice 4 days. The Knight of Earth. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. A guardian angel. The Queen of Fire. Confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and your creativity. High Priestess, Archangel, Haniel. Listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. Miss Shanti, General. If you are not in a relationship right now, you have one here on the horizon. Could be with a Sagittarius, somebody that treats you really well. Love, money, abundance, fertility is on the way in. If you are with someone right now, you might have to have a little bit of patience with your current relationship, but things look great. It looks too like you have long-term potential around this next commitment. Definitely long-term potential. Taurus could come in. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care is suggested, and this is all going to come out of the blue. Now, if you're in a relationship, your current relationship may move forward well, or you may reconnect. Whatever it is, it's positive. The hard work that you've put into business or career should be paying off, and you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Got good stuff coming in. Lara, Danielle's future love. Water sign comes in around her and things move forward quickly. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. No longer holding herself back. A wish comes true. If she's in a relationship, current relationship takes on a kind-hearted, caring, compassionate feel, and things tend to deepen. It looks like good karma is coming back to her love life, and she's got the ability to manifest new opportunities. She should be in a pretty good place moving forward. UAF General. Got money coming in, 10 of Pentacles. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Anxiety seems to dissipate. New little adventure is coming in. 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Rods. You could be getting either a job opportunity that brings in more financial success, feeling more stable around finances, and successful around your career. Things change around your career quickly when you start a new journey. Being guided by the divine, listen to your intuition. Definitely something nice is happening around business and career. There's no doubt about it. 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the 6 of Rods and the 4 of Pentacles. Nice stuff happening around business. Maybe you're going to get a new job that pays better. Lara, reading on this weekend. Happiness comes out this weekend. Whatever goes on, you should be feeling good. You know what? You may have choices, and perseverance pays off. You may be feeling lucky. Intuition is heightened. And you may have a couple of different opportunities, like even if it's just social events going out this weekend. There may be an earth sign around, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. There's also a Leo around. It looks like plenty of opportunity, a little bit of ambition, and spontaneity comes in this weekend. Lily, cards for next week. Single, have a job. Okay. You could be walking away from someone or something that you feel is no longer serving you. Anyone that you feel negativity around or regret around, it's going to move into the past. It doesn't have to be love related. It could be a friend or a coworker or somebody in your life that just doesn't do right by you. You may be kind of cutting them out, that's fine. Now, as far as being single, you have a couple of people around. You have a Cancer, you have a Sagittarius, and then there's another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It looks like you're no longer holding back, or work looks good. Work and career looks good. Out of the clear blue sky, you could have a soulmate enter with the Lover's card. You got plenty of people here. Gemini, Libra, and Capricorn as well. Now, they just may be friends that come in, or they could be potential. Regardless, you have a soulmate connection on the horizon. Anxiety is going to move into the past. And it looks like Empress is here. Love, money, abundance, fertility comes over the next couple of weeks. Be careful with that card if you don't want children, but it's excellent for love and money. Adriana, what's coming? Happiness. Feeling happy, feeling successful, feeling like things have changed for you for the better quickly when a wish comes true. You get nice things happening. Things start to fall into place for you. UAF, were other people on the interview call listening? Were other people on the interview call listening? Yeah, I think so. I think there were other people. It looks like negativity is moving into the past for you, and you are definitely walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You have a wish that comes true, and you should be feeling a little bit less burdened by the weight of the world. Moving forward, fire sign comes in that could be significant. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe this is around a work endeavor. Your passion looks like it's like reignited, or you may just be feeling much more ambitious about your career once you change jobs. I think it's going to happen soon, like maybe sometime this spring. Cece, what does Kay think of me overall and romantically? Thinks that you're stable and kind. Thinks that you're well-grounded. Thinks that you're attractive. Thinks that you're happy, sincere, a little bit adventurous, spontaneous. I would say this person's got a lot of respect for you. Yeah, I mean, as far as romance is concerned, I don't really see this relationship moving to a commitment. But I think as a person, they care for you very much. And see, the Ace of Cups is in reverse. So I don't think that this is going to be like a long-lasting love connection with a commitment. But I still think that this person thinks highly of you. Would patience be the most rewarding approach with Ben? Well, it depends on the situation. In any relationship, like I could give leeway, and I would always say to people, like I would say it's like 6 months to a year. If you're talking like 2 years, 3 years, and things have gotten nowhere, then no, patience is just keeping you stagnant. It really depends where you are in the relationship. You know, if you just met somebody 2 weeks ago, and like that happens, like sometimes you meet someone and maybe they just came out of a relationship, or maybe they're still dating, or whatever the situation is, and usually the woman wants to be in a committed relationship immediately. Like, and women don't like to be single. Like, they want to go from one relationship, they want to know, when's the next guy coming in? When am I getting a commitment? In that situation, I would say have patience. Let things play out. But in a situation where you've been trying to cultivate something for months and it's going nowhere, then no, patience is just going to keep you stagnant. If it hasn't happened, it's not going to happen. Cards indicate have a little bit more patience, but the time is running out. Patience, but Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. The time is running out. I would give it a little bit more time, maybe a month, and if things don't move forward, I would start looking elsewhere. Cat. Love reading for March, what's coming in? Perseverance comes in with choices. Perseverance and choices bring in passion. If you're not with anyone, with the 8 of Pentacles, you could meet someone around work or school, or their work or school. It looks like you may be starting a new journey. It may be around work or school. You got a lot of Pentacles here. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Listen to your intuition. Success comes in around feeling like, hey, I've made it to the top of the mountain. I'm no longer waiting for my ship to come in. Things are moving forward with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Cece. Will Kay try to see me before I leave New York City, and if so, when? No, if you want to see him, you're gonna have to make the move. Deb, who is coming towards me next in love? You have an earth sign. All right. You got two options here. Love's coming in here with the love cup being full, and you have good luck coming in. It can be a slow moving Cancer that comes in, or it could be a quick moving fire sign, earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. So this card is an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and it's a slow mover. But followed by the Chariot, if the earth sign comes in, they're going to be uncharacteristically quick moving, or vice versa. It's going to be a Cancer that comes in that's slow moving. Either way, you're being guided by the divine, and this person should show up out of the blue. Ronnie, new love coming in. You get a 70% chance new love comes in, but you have old love returning with the Six of Cups. New love that comes in, there'll be choices. Listen to your intuition. Out of the clear blue sky comes a Taurus. A possible love connection and commitment with the Taurus. Feeling well balanced and stable. Feeling like this person is very romantic, and it's definitely a love connection, and you're prepared for it. If you're not crazy about that Taurus, there's also a Pisces coming in. But somebody from your past is still around. Susie, current energy around my situation. Current energy around my situation. I don't know where you guys are right now, but the Ten of Swords is here. This is not good energy. This is like being stabbed in the back or being hurt, and a wish is not coming true. Like I said, I don't know where you guys are right now, but I would say that the energy around the situation is not good. Ariane, general in regards to work for tomorrow and Sunday. Look like you might have some choices. It also looks like there's a wish and celebration around. I don't know what you do for a living, but if you have to like close a deal or something, or, you know, I don't know, if it's sales, whatever the hell, your hard work pays off and fruits of your labor bring in money. No longer waiting for your ship to come in, feeling grounded and stable. It should be a good couple of days. Oh, thank you, Prussian. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cece, I don't know if you can answer this question. If not, I'll ask another because it's medical. I had emergency surgery Friday, which lowers my chance of having kids dramatically. I'm sorry to hear that. But, yeah, that's what I was just going to say. You know, like, statistics are statistics, but like, that doesn't really mean anything. Will I be able to have kids of my own in a natural and when I'm older? I'm sure you will. Like, nowadays, right, there's so much, like, focus on, like, statistics, this, that, and the next thing. And I know that way back when, back in the day, many kids didn't make it. I know that a lot of kids, like, my grandmother had a brother that died. My other grandmother had a brother that died. But way back then, like, my great-grandmother, who couldn't even speak English, was the midwife. What medical, I'm like, what medical training did she have? My father says, well, she had 5 kids. Okay, that's the medical training, okay? Now, she had her kids. She had 5 kids in Italy. She stayed in Italy with the kids, and my great-grandfather came here. And he was here for years before they could come. And after they came here, my grandfather was born here. My grandfather's oldest sister was 21 years older than him. My great-grandmother was well into her 40s, almost, I think, like 47 when she had him. So the statistics of a 47-year-old woman getting pregnant in 1920, what are the statistics? But it happens. So, you know, like, they can tell you that it lowers your chances. It doesn't mean it's going to make it impossible. What it could mean, you got to try a little harder, okay? It could become like a, what do you call it? Like a hassle, because anything that you have to do, that you're forced to do, you just don't want to. But so what? you know, and at the very worst case scenario, if you had to do in vitro, funny story, because there may be a reason why I heard the story today. So if you were here and you heard I walked down the hill with that woman, coming up the hill, I walked up with a man. And he says to me, the conversation started, he's like, oh God, he's like, a woman with a baby carriage is moving faster up this hill than me. So we started talking. So he said to me, like I said, well, if it makes you feel any better, I gained all this weight and blah, blah, blah. So he said that his neighbor couldn't get pregnant, so had in vitro. Had in vitro, the baby was 5 months old, and guess what happened? Yep, she got pregnant on her own. So statistics are great, and yes, there are statistics, and there is a reason for them because we can study them and see what the chances are. But I believe that each person has their own, like, doesn't necessarily mean anything. So, like that, like this guy, she went, was in vitro, had a baby, didn't think she's going to get pregnant because she couldn't for all these years, and then what happens? But that's also typical to me, typical law of attraction. Because as soon as you forget about it, as soon as you've released it, you've detached from it, you have your baby, boom. Like how many people do you know that were adopted and then their parents had a natural child? I could probably name off the top of my head 5 people that I know that's happened to. So I wouldn't get caught up in the statistics. I would try to actually forget about it. Yeah, I think you'll be able to have children. I do. I think you'll be able to have children. One way or another, I think you're going to have kids. I wouldn't try to focus so much on that because just like everything else, if you focus on my chances are slim, your chances will be slim. Throw caution to the wind when the time comes and don't even think about that. I think you'll be fine. Lovity. Does R have feelings for me? I got a 33% chance yes, so I would say this person is feeling something. Question, will I get the advance grant easily and soon? Will I get the advance grant easily and soon? Yep. Yes, 10 of Pentacles. 2 aces and the 10 of Pentacles. You should definitely be getting it. Maybe sometime this spring. Maybe within the next couple of weeks or so. Ronnie, I haven't heard from the Libra. Is he finally done? No, not yet. He's taking time for himself, but he's not done yet. No, I think you'll hear from him. Rocky. What does both my parents want for me the most? What do my parents want for me the most? I think they want you to have a stable career or a stable business. It shows here. They don't want you to have to worry about money. This may actually be that they want you to have your own business or make your own rules. They want you to start a new journey. This could all be related. They also want to make sure that you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and that you're being guided by the divine kind of thing. Like, I don't know whether your parents are religious or spiritual, but they may just feel like, let the right things come. Like, bring the right things in. And especially when it comes to people, places, and things. You know, like, you always want the best. But I think it's important for them that they see you as financially stable or able to support yourself. UAF, what did the interviewers think of me? I think that they were impressed. It's like they felt like you were ambitious, intelligent. You could take a sigh of relief with that card. They consider you as a choice. They think that you're intelligent, smart, that you have a great work ethic, you have good ideas, and that you're very strong and courageous. I think you made a good impression on them. Was it all telephone? Like you didn't get to see them? I feel like when you get to see somebody, you get a better feel for like what's going on, you know? Crystal, should I go meet my family for lunch today? Yes. Rocky, does Roberto have biological children with another woman? Yes, I think so. Psychology. What's coming in for me in March in love and finances? Love and finances. Love, if you're not with anyone, out of the clear blue sky, a soulmate presents themselves. They could be a Capricorn, they could be a Gemini, possibly a Libra. That also could be that you have good karma coming in around your love life. It looks like you're moving away from the past when it comes to love and you're moving forward. Now, around finances, you may be worried a little bit about money in March, but it seems to you have success that comes in. So if you're worried now, 10 of Pentacles, you got money coming in. I'm not too concerned. Romance looks better than money in March, but by the end of March, I think finances are better too. I don't know, who knows? Maybe you get a tax return or something in March. That may be what the 10 of Pentacles is. Either way, I love it. Looks especially good. Leslie, more crazy at work. Has someone tried to hex me? No, I don't think so. But you know what? I would get one of these and put it on your desk at work, black tourmaline, because that's good for protection, and you could always use a little Florida water. Because with that, you'll be fine. I don't think anyone's tried to hex you, but if you're feeling like that, get a piece of black tourmaline or black obsidian. I like black obsidian too, but I mean, depends how you feel about putting things like this on your desk. When I worked, I did. I don't give a shit. Because there was a lot of negativity in my office. Yvette Love. Yeah, but you know what? Who knows? By the time you're ready to have children, who knows what the advancements will have been between now and then. You know what I mean? Like there was a time way back when they couldn't do in vitro. Now, who knows what's going to come up between now and then that it may not even make a difference. You know what I mean? They may be able to extract the egg anyway. So it doesn't make a difference how much you have. They can still get to it. Like, we just don't know what else is coming. You know what I mean? I wouldn't worry about it right now because I think that there's going to be a way for you to have children. And I know, like, how does that not weigh on your mind? But the more you worry about it, the more, like, the more negativity that goes around it. So I would just try to focus on everything is working perfectly and I'll have children when I'm ready. I know it's hard. Trust me. I know it's hard. T that love. You've got communication coming in out of the blue with somebody that you may not have spoken to in some time, and you may kind of give it to them. You may, that's okay. You do have a Pisces around, you have a Cancer around, and you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Anybody that's disappointed you, I don't think you're going to deal with them. I think you're sending them to the, you're moving on. You've got too much positive stuff happening to settle for some bullshit. Fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's also an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that may be very significant. And as we move forward, you're not feeling burdened by this, by love. You're feeling like you're calling the shots and you've got good luck. I would explore your options, definitely. You've got a lot of people around you. And maybe even a lot more coming in with the Magician. Liz, general love reading for the rest of this month. Got success coming in around love. If you're not with anyone, you're stepping into your strength. You got an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also have a Leo around. Could also be a Sagittarius around. You got good karma coming back to you. The world is at your feet, and ambition comes in around love. If you're not in a romantic relationship right now, you got cause for celebration around somebody who treats you well and that you get out of what you put into it. So if there's no one right now, there's plenty of opportunity coming in with these cards, especially with the Six of Pentacles. It's a well-functioning relationship on the horizon. Now, if you're with someone, Six of Pentacles, Three of Cups, cause for celebration. And with the Six of Pentacles, you should be feeling balanced and like you're getting out of the situation, what you're putting into it. Sepia, when will I greet the job I interviewed for? When will you get the job that you interviewed for? Let me see. You could start before the end of this winter, maybe within the next couple of weeks. Sepia General. Life starts to move forward. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Your persistence pays off. Happiness comes out. Stepping into your own strength makes a wish come true. Life moves forward with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Adriana, relationship. Soulmate connection comes in. Listen to your intuition. A new beginning is on the horizon with some good luck. If you're not with anyone, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries comes in. There's also a Pisces around, possibly a Libra as well. Anxiety seems to dissipate around relationships. I think things start to move forward like easily. Lovity, general love read. Love cup is full, but it looks like your love life is moving forward. If you're with someone right now, you're prepared for things to move forward. If you're not with anyone, you've got an old face from the past returning with the Six of Cups. Doesn't have to be an old romantic partner, just maybe somebody that you knew from the past. Taurus comes in, and then another earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It looks like you're starting a new journey, and there's room for growth and transformation around your love life. A Scorpio is around as well. You got good luck and a new beginning coming to your love life. Even if you're with someone, a new beginning, like you could be starting a new journey together, or you could, whatever it is, it's positive. It's like something new around the relationship, even if the relationship has been there. Sepia, Ramel, and me. You might be feeling a little bit upside down over this situation. And you may feel like communication has been down with the Knight of Swords in reverse. You may even be feeling a little bit burdened by the situation. But if you have a little bit of patience, cause for celebration comes in with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could have long-term potential around the situation. But you may be fed up. I don't know, by the time things are ready to move forward, you may have walked away because you're going to have choices. Liz, advice from the universe. The Two of Water, a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, positive resolution of a conflict, renewal, Archangel Jeremiel, review and evaluate, favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction, life experience, Archangel Chamuel, a significant life event, powerful revelations that lead to change, time to spread your wings. I think that the general message is don't hold back. Whatever it is, go for it. Shay, saw Amy only once this week. What's going on? Was she out of work maybe? She may have been out of work due to some sort of a little disaster around her. But it looks like she's back. You should see her a lot next week. She comes back, things go back on track next week with the Magician. Yeah, things should move forward next week, or things get back to normal. I wonder if she took time off, or maybe she was sick or something, or there was some kind of a issue in her family. Susie, so worried because I reported him to child services for something that he said inappropriate to his young niece. Now he says it'll never be over. What will never be over? That he's never going to leave you alone? Is that what he means? This is here. Look, you got worry around you and feeling burdened and maybe feeling unprepared. But you did the right thing. You did the right thing. I think that you need protection from him. I would go for some kind of an order of protection. Because the Knight of Swords is here, which means that he could be calling you or stalking you or trying to like make contact with you. I would get an order of protection. That's what I would suggest, because his energy is like, he's got sharp energy around him and he's persistent. That's what I would do. I would get an order of protection so that he can't come close to you, or he can't call you, he can't harass you. And then when he has no more power, he'll have no choice but to go bother somebody else. Or he'll get in trouble and he'll have to go to jail. And you know what? Maybe that's what he needs. Because he can't act like this. And, it's too much burden for you to have to deal with. It's not fair. I don't know if you can talk to like a therapist or a counselor or somebody that may be able to help you with it, that's more experienced in that kind of a field. Because you got a lot happening around you, and I feel like getting it out and talking to a professional may help. Spiritual update. You're feeling grounded and stable as we move through March and into early April. I still think that you'll be hearing things, but I think you're learning how to shut things down a little bit more and maybe protect yourself from that other side. It also looks like you may have another premonition, or you could have a couple of premonitions between now and the end of April. But it looks like more or less a lighter energy is around you, and not feeling so burdened by the spiritual side. Like feeling like I can control it a little bit more. And the messages that you're getting, I think, are going to be a little bit more positive. Cece, I did reach out to Kay. Will we talk this weekend, and will he try to say goodbye? Oh, you're very welcome. I think that you'll talk to him this weekend. Yeah, I think you'll talk to him. I don't know when you're leaving, but you should at least talk to him before you go. CC, MB recently started chatting again with me, even though he knows that I'm leaving New York in a week. What are his intentions? Well, he's slow and steady. I don't think he has any, like, intentions. It's like he may sit around and think about things a lot, but there may be a safety in the fact that you are leaving. He's got a tower around him. So he seems like he's a disaster. And then, look, he's got the hermit. So he may talk a lot, and then you may not hear from him for a while. I wouldn't give him all that much energy, and then it looks like he comes back again and you hear from him again. I wouldn't give him so much energy because he seems like he kind of ebbs and flows, which is fine. Like, that's not a bad thing. But if you're the type that it could drive you crazy with somebody in and out, doesn't look like his intentions are for anything stable. He's just, I don't know, like he just reaches out and then he may disappear and then he's going to reach out again, which is annoying. It's not annoying, though, if you don't have feelings for someone. Like, I have friends that that are like that. Like, I could see, like, my friend Boris, for example. I could see him like 3 or 4 times in a month and then not see him for 6 months. But we're only friends. So I don't care, and neither does he. You know, it depends on your feelings with the person. That's why. Like, if I was in love with him and he was treating me like that, I might feel differently. But I'm not, and that's why I don't care. Oh my God, when I hear from him, I hear from him. I don't even think of it. I don't even think about it. Enos, do you see S contacting me, and if yes, when? The chances are slim. I'm only getting a 33% chance, so I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Maybe sometime over the summer, late spring, early summer. Rocky, when will me and Roberto reconcile this year? Doesn't look like it's happening anytime soon. It could happen sometime early fall. I don't know how long it's been since you've spoken to this person, but I don't see communication coming in for quite some time. Coco, Kay's energy towards me at the moment. Kay's energy towards me at the moment. Strong and successful. Strong, successful, courageous. Susie, will a restraining order be enough to keep him away? I think so. Yeah, I think so. If he breaks it, then you have him arrested. And then we'll see what he does with that. I think it'll be enough to keep him away. I don't think he really wants trouble, because I think he's been in trouble before. Ronnie, why is the Sag wasting my time? He's selfish. And I hate to say it, a lot of men are. He cares about you. He does. He wants to be with you. He doesn't know how to be grown up. Like, he's all over the place. But it's like things could change for the better for you quickly. Things can go back into balance. You may feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Things could be grounded. He could be showing you a little bit more respect, and then he could fall off again. Like, that's just, Sagittarians are known for being kind of like that. But I don't like to give that a lot of energy because it's not right. Like, just because you're a Sagittarius doesn't mean you get to act like an asshole. But you know what I mean? But sometimes they're kind of all over the place. He's selfish. And I hate to say it, but a lot of times men are. And they'll take what they can take, and then they don't give a lot back because they can get away with it. He doesn't really look at it like he's wasting your time. But, you know, you're in control of that. You can tell him to go scratch. That's up to you. Maybe you meet somebody else and then you'll tell him to go take a hike. TD, why'd the Aries reach out to tell me that he got into an accident? Here's the Aries right here. Not holding himself back. I think he wants somebody to be sympathetic. He feels weak. He feels unsuccessful, and he wants someone to take care of him. Like, not even like physically take care of him, but he wants like the emotional support. I think that's what it is. Kenya, what is up with AB? Why is she being shady? Why is she being shady? Oh, she got sharp energy around her, and the devil. I would be careful with this person. It seems like she's up to no good. I would say, I don't know what your relationship is with her, but it looks like it may have something to do with a business or a business opportunity that may move forward quickly. She feels like she makes it to the top of the mountain, or she's manifesting something, and it might have something to do with business or money. I don't know what your relationship is with her, but I would be careful. Oh, we have another Adriana here. Adriana Salazar. Is the Taurus done, or is he going to contact me again? Okay. Is the Taurus going to contact me again? He's going to contact you again. He's holding back right now, but I would say within the next couple of maybe 4 to 6 weeks, you should hear from him. Deb, is there any reason why M has been keeping tabs? Nosy and curious. I don't know what this person is or what their relationship is to you, but they feel like they want to know what's going on because they may have been feeling like they were treated unfairly. I don't know what that's about, but that's what the cards say. It also looks like they may feel a little bit stuck, and they in some way maybe comparing themselves to you, or they want to know what's happening in your life. Listen to your intuition. I don't know what they're doing, but I would listen to your intuition, and I would be careful. Not that I don't think this person's going to do anything bad, but if you don't want them to know something, don't put it out there. Jay. Saw FedEx reposted the job I interviewed for with the same application reference number, and it even would let me apply for it again. Why did they pass on me? I'm surprised that they passed on you. Are you sure? Maybe they're looking for somebody else in addition? I mean, I can't imagine why would they pass on you. Let's see. Well, they come up undecided. I don't think they made a final decision. I think they're looking for more people. I don't think they made a decision to not go with you. I think they're just looking for somebody else or other people to compare you with. Why they just don't give it to you, I don't know, but that's just the way things are these days. It looks like they feel a little bit stuck. They thought that you were very ambitious. They thought that you were very persistent, or that you have perseverance around your career, but for some reason they're holding back. I think that they want more people to choose from. Fuck them. Go work for UPS. I'm not going to beg for a job. I have a bad attitude. My dad tells me that all the time. I don't know. I just feel like somebody shows up ready, willing, and able. Why don't you hire them? Why? Why don't you hire them? Can you tell me why? There's nothing wrong with you. You didn't say anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. You have excellent work history. Why? Because they want to interview 57 people. Like, for what reason? That used to go on at my other job. I swear to God. We didn't have a receptionist for like, I don't even know how long it was. We didn't have a receptionist. And each department had to have like a temporary receptionist. So one of the women in my department, thank God it wasn't me because I don't want to answer the phone. She would work a couple of hours at the front desk, and then somebody else from inventory would take it over. And meanwhile, it's like they had like 120 people apply for the receptionist position. What qualifications do you need? There's nothing wrong with being a receptionist, but what fucking qualifications do you need to answer a telephone? Hire someone. Hire someone. I don't know why they do this. I don't know why, but it's corporate bullshit, and I have no patience for it, which is why I don't work there anymore. Which is why they chose to get rid of me when the layoffs happened. I have no patience for that shit. Red, money this weekend. Whoop. Money this weekend. You might be feeling a little disappointed in money this weekend. I don't know what's going on here with the Three of Swords in reverse. Got a little anxiety around money, and you may feel that that's holding you back. Or maybe you make a decision to not do something because of money. It looks a little scarce this weekend. Davy, what are Neera's feelings towards me? What are Neera's feelings towards me? She cares for you very much. Feels like she's made it to the top of the mountain. This is love, money, abundance, fertility. Somebody who she would find to be attractive. She may think that you're financially stable, intelligent, nurturing, kind, caring. Has a lot of respect for you and thinks that you're a very happy person. TD, general for the rest of this month. General for the rest of this month. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Air sign shows up, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Feeling like, hey, I've made it to the top of the mountain. No longer feeling stuck, starting a new journey. That Aries is around. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Feeling like the hard work that you've put into something is paying off. And you have a water sign, too, that may be significant. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Should be a pretty decent month. Am I looking for Deb? All right, let me do Virgo because I don't want to lose my spot. What good things are coming my way? What good things are coming my way? You got a committed relationship on the horizon if you're not with anyone right now. If you are, a relationship looks good. It's got long-term potential. If you're not with anyone, choices come in that also have long-term potential. Feeling like, hey, I've made it to the top of the mountain and no longer feeling as if I'm stuck here in the mud. You got good stuff happening around your social life. Deb, why does Montario feel like he's been treated unfairly? I was told that he keeps tabs because he still likes me. He knows I have feelings. Is that true? I don't know who told you that, and I don't know how you know that he's keeping tabs on you, but I don't believe that that's true. Because if he knows that you like him and he likes you, why is he keeping tabs on you and he's just not hanging out with you? You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you know that someone's into you and you're into them, why aren't you doing something about it, but yet you're watching, what, their social media? I know, that doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know how you know that he's keeping tabs on you, but no, I don't think that that's the case. If he is keeping tabs on you, it's because he wants to know something. What he wants to know, I don't know. I don't know what you're putting up there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how you know this. I personally don't listen to anything anybody else says because I think other people have ulterior motives and I don't trust them. If you want to be with this guy or you want to be in contact with him, I would reach out to him and ask him to hang out. If you think he has feelings for you and you have feelings for him, then why are we playing this charade? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like why watch somebody's social media when you can actually hang out with them in person? Like that doesn't, It doesn't make any sense to me that somebody would do that. No. People watch because they want to know what's going on. But generally speaking, men don't watch. It's women that do that. Most of the time, men don't really pay all that much attention to it. They may check in on occasion, but I don't know men that watch things. Not the way women do. Women know everything. Nothing gets past them. They want to know everything. So no, that I don't think that that's the case. I think if you both have feelings for one another, then somebody's got to make a move and cut those social media shit out. Because why? Like what purpose does it serve? It doesn't. It's not telling him anything. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Red, how's the weekend gonna go? I don't know. It may just be not the best weekend. It's like the Ten of Swords is here. You may feel like somebody has done something that stabbed you in the back. Two of Cups is in reverse, which can indicate issues around a relationship, and you might feel like you have no choices. That maybe has something to do with the money issues that I saw earlier. You may decide to walk away from something that no longer serves you. I think the weekend is not going to be that great. It's going to be average, but there may be an issue with something around a hurt. Adriana Salazar, outcome if I continue to pursue the Taurus. Listen to your intuition. That's the best I can tell you. It looks like you're going to be feeling very stuck and very frustrated around this situation. The Fool is in reverse, which could indicate that something needs to be exposed before this relationship can move forward. I think that you're going to find it to be very frustrating if you keep trying to pursue this situation, feeling like I've put in a whole lot of hard work and I didn't see a payoff. There's also a demon around. There's some kind of earthly pleasure or something that's interfering with this situation. You might want to decide to move forward with your life. Let me answer for Rob, because Rob is here all the time and never asks any questions. And there's one for Rob. Will I still be employed by June 17th? Okay, you have a 33% chance, yes, you will be employed by June 17th. But this is what it looks like. Walking away from something that no longer serves you because it made you feel like you were waiting for your ship to come in. So with this reading, I'm wondering if you changed jobs before then. Maybe you're not going to be employed by the same place, but maybe you're going to be employed somewhere else. Because it looks as if like you're leaving the past in the past and moving on to something better. Or that's what you want to happen. Like, that's where the intentions are going, or the energy is going. Rhea, what's coming in love? You've got a new beginning after a disappointment. Leaving a disappointment or heartache in the past, a new opportunity comes in, but you take it slow and steady, wins the race. Comes in out of the clear blue sky, and it is a soulmate connection. It could be with a Gemini, it could be with a Leo. Yeah. You got something stable coming in, but you may decide to move slow and steady, wins the race. Hannah, general for April. looks like you may be a little concerned about money in April, feeling a little bit ungrounded or unstable when it comes to finances. It looks like you may be irritated by love too. The love cup is in reverse. Have a little bit of patience. You're coming up with a new way to bring in money in the month of April. No longer holding yourself back. Balance comes back into your life. 8 of Pentacles, you may be going back to school, learning a new area of study. Somebody from your past returns, and maybe an old friend that's in Aries. Also, a Taurus enters, and listen to your intuition because your intuition is heightened. Women know everything. I'm not even kidding. My sister-in-law, like, you could just say, oh, John Doe, and she's like John Doe. He was born on June 1st, 1986. He's got 2 sisters, a dog, and a cat. Like, how do you know this stuff? She's like, oh, he bought a Suburban in 1998. He's got a house in Cape Cod. I'm like, how do you know this? I'm not even kidding. She gets it like that. She's got, if you need to find something out, I just don't care enough. But some of the things that I hear, I'm like, he's got 3 mortgages on his house. He's divorced twice. He's got a pet tarantula. He likes to take vacations in the Bahamas. I mean, how do you know this? But, you know, like I say, if you put it out there into the universe, right, people are going to find out. Like, people are going to see it. But that's why, like, these stalkers or people that are looking at you, like, my sister-in-law is looking at you, but so what? Like, what does it mean? Nothing. She's just being nosy. And she'll say that. I'm just being nosy. So sometimes people are stalking shit, but it's not because they really care. They're just fucking nosy. Also, I think there's also an aspect where misery loves company. That's why the Inquirer sells so many magazines. Because people want to read about shit, you know? So people are looking for that, too. UAF, pep talk, advice. Why am I hesitant? Fear. Fear. Fear is always what holds people back. Well, it's 2 things, all right? As shitty as your job may be, anybody's job. I don't care whose job it is. You know what you got. You know what you can get away with. You know what they expect of you. And it's always scarier to move on to something else. Even, like, for me, the job that I worked at, it sucked. But I knew what I could get away with. I knew I could go and have my toes done on my lunch break. I knew I could do that. I knew I could go have my eyebrows waxed. That was fine. I didn't, you know, like, there's a fear in not knowing, okay, I could go work someplace else and be paid more, but I may not be able to do what I want to do, you know, or I may not be able to have the freedom that I had. And I think that that's what it is. Like, anybody that's hesitant when it comes to anything, it's fear. It's fear of the unknown, fear of change, fear of being successful. There's a fear that comes with being successful. Whether you want to believe that or not, there is a fear. Because I used to have this conversation with, I had this conversation with a teacher who had been teaching years before me. So she was a teacher for X amount of years. And then I became a teacher. And there was like the last thing that you want as a new teacher is for a senior teacher to come into your class. Now, it should be the opposite. They should be supportive, but instead you just feel like they're judging everything that you do. And I remember having a conversation with her, and I said, you know, I don't know what's worse, somebody that hates my guts or somebody that really loves my class, because the person that comes in that loves me is expecting something of me. The person that comes in that doesn't like me, that's only taking the class with me because I'm on the schedule and it fits their time, like they're available at this time, so they have to come. That person is not expecting anything from me because they already don't like me. So it's almost like feeling safe with that person, because it's like, you already don't like me. I don't have to try to please you because nothing I do is going to make you happy. But maybe if you're in a good mood, you'll like me today. Like, there's a safety in that. Whereas the person that comes in, there's like, oh, I'm ready for your class. I love your class. I'm pumped. And then you're like, oh, fuck. I hope that this is going to live up to what you expect, because maybe it won't, right? So there is a safety in, like, failing. that, or not having to live up to certain expectations. So anything that you're hesitant about, fear is always behind it. Always. Always. Fear of being successful, fearing of having to live up to an expectation, fear of having to be better than I was yesterday. Fear is behind it. So how do you get it around that? Affirmations. Because you know what'll happen if you don't follow through and you don't continue looking for another job or whatever it is that you're hesitant about. What will happen is 5 years from now, you'll be in the same place asking the same questions and just as frustrated, maybe more, because nothing has changed in the last 5 years. Because that was me. Like, that was me. I did the same thing. Like, I was like, ugh, I want to get out of this job. I want to do something else. But I couldn't get out of my own way. And it was almost like comforting knowing that I could just be there. Like, no, I didn't have to live up to crazy expectations, you know? This is what it is. And I think that hesitation is fear. There's fear behind it. That's it. I don't think that you have anything to be afraid of, except that change is scary, right? But if you don't change, what's the alternatives, right? If you don't change, you're going to be stuck where you are, and that doesn't make you happy. Or there's not a whole lot of room for growth there. So I would kick fear in its ass and just move forward. I think you have new opportunities coming in anyway. So something comes in that's, you know, really good, you're not going to turn it down. Red. Was I supposed to come to Dallas this weekend? Was I supposed to come to Dallas this weekend? Yeah, I think so. I don't see why not. Jay, has UPS chosen me or are others being interviewed? I thought that you already knew that you got the job. I think you got the job. Has UPS already chosen me? I think they already chose you. Yeah, 70% chance you got the job. Listen to your intuition. I mean, if you have to, call them on Monday and find out where you stand. Tell them that you just, you know, you want to know what's going on. Liz, general reading for Pisces and I. All right, I don't know where you are in the relationship, but it looks like you may be a little bit disappointed by this person. Communication picks up, but it looks like you may be disappointed in them for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe you feel like the love has run out. You do have a wish around the situation, and you are being guided by the divine. If things are not picking up with this person and you decide to cut them off, fire sign comes in around you. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and that could change things to the better for you quickly. I don't know. The Pisces looks like they have lack of perseverance, which may make you feel like there's a long road ahead of you or like things are not moving forward fast enough. I don't see like the Two of Cups or the Lover's card or anything indicating a solid, stable commitment in the near future. But I don't know where you guys are in the relationship. UAF, how did I skip somebody? Was there one? Wait a minute, hang on. I think there may be one for Deb that I haven't gotten to. I don't see it. UAF, how I find out about this new job? I'm impatient. I don't know how you're going to find out. I don't know. Do you belong to a site like Indeed? Because that may be where you get in it like a whole bunch of different opportunities. It looks like there's new opportunities coming in. And you have the ability to manifest it. Your wish comes true. I would say maybe a website. I don't know. LinkedIn. I don't. It's been so many years since I've kind of detached from that kind of crap. But you may be part of some kind of a web. What do you call it? Like a circuit where things get posted. I would look on Indeed because it doesn't look like you just get one opportunity. It looks like you have more than one. Oh, how will you feel? How will you feel? Okay, all right. How will I feel about this new job? You're going to feel like you're a little bit more respected. Maybe even better compensated. Like a wish came true. Funny thing here is 6 of Cups is here, which could mean that it could be linked to somebody that you knew from the past. It could be from an old friend or maybe an old coworker or something like that. Somebody that you know from the past may put you in contact with this job, if that makes any sense. Yeah, that's true. People would rather believe the lie than the truth, right? Did I skip somebody? I think I'm at Adriana Salazar. How does a Taurus view and think of me? How does the Taurus view and think of me? All right, I don't know where you guys are right now, but this person's got sharp energy around you. Did you guys have a falling out or a tower moment? Because there's like sharp energy, heartbreak, and a tower moment around the situation. I mean, at one point, they maybe thought the world of you, but there's sharp energy here. So they're either mad at something or they're holding on to something that is like anger-wise. They're being very stubborn about it. They think that you're kind, caring, sincere, but they're mad at something. There's sharp energy around it. That's the best way I can describe it. They're pissed off at something. Or angry or something. I don't know what went on. Soleil weekend. Not a bad weekend. 6 of Swords. Your life may be moving forward. This also may be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water, or planning a trip. Otherwise, life is moving forward. You have some good luck coming in. There could be a Pisces around you. There also may be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries around. It looks like money comes in this week, or you have money flowing to you. Starting a new journey and walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you with the 8 of Cups. Looks like a decent weekend. Soleil, what can I expect next from Daniel and time? I don't see all that much happening for a while. Communication could pick up, but it doesn't look like it's happening right away. Maybe over the next couple of weeks. Maybe over the next 2 weeks or so. Because it looks like the springtime, and we're almost at the spring now. So early spring communication comes in. But otherwise, it looks like things are coming up a little bit unstable. Lovers is in reverse. Emperor is in reverse, which you know I don't like that. Somebody who's narcissistic or trying to control things. And it looks like he shows up as being unprepared. He also looks like he's lacking perseverance. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know. I don't see all that much other than communication, but it doesn't look like that's happening very soon either. I don't know. Maybe he's going through a weird moment. Red. What's the Libra doing while I'm gone? I don't know who the Libra is, but it looks like they have a very busy weekend planned. They may be having people over. They may be having friends, family, relations over, feeling prepared, feeling like there's a Sagittarius around them, feeling prepared. They may have a very busy weekend. I don't know what the situation is, but it looks like they have stuff planned, or they have like social events happening this weekend. Emin, who is better for me, O, Y, or M? You know, you really have to decide that. There is no better or worse. It's really about what we learn from each person. So that's really like your journey to make that decision. O. Y. M. Okay, that's exactly the way it comes out. O comes up the best with the Six of Pentacles. Y comes up second, and the last one is M. But it's like you're the one that has to decide those things. Like who you think is best, or what you're learning from each partner. Deb, I know M keeps tabs because he watches my stories. I just want to know if he has intentions were bad or not, because we texted the other day. Are his intentions bad? I don't trust him. I don't know. I don't think his intentions are bad. Like, he's not going to do anything to physically hurt you. I don't, you know, when people say, like, is someone's intentions bad? Like, I don't think he's looking to do anything to physically hurt you or put you in harm's way. But I don't think the two of you are on the same page. I also feel like people put a whole lot of stock in what goes on social media. And I don't think one thing equals the other. I think people are obsessed with social media and people putting things up, people looking at it, people that are constantly scrolling. And I think that we have to stop living on social media and live in real life. If you want this relationship to move forward, text him, talk to him, meet him in person, forget about social media, because that will destroy your relationship with him or your relationship with anyone, because bullshit happens on social media. The cards indicate here that you got 3 aces, which would be that his intentions are not great. But that, I mean, I don't think that means he's going to hurt you. He's got bad intentions. I just don't know that the two of you are on the same page. And I think that that's what you guys need to discuss. If you have feelings for someone and someone has feelings for you, then take it off of social media. Text, talk on the telephone, go meet in person. I don't even really care for texting, because people misspell things. People don't use correct punctuation. Sometimes somebody says it one way and somebody reads it the other way. There's so much room for things to be misconstrued via text messages and social media. Relationships are complicated enough. If you want to be in a relationship with him, go meet him in person or talk on the telephone. Because relying on how often somebody looks at your pictures on social media is not an indication of how they feel about you. I personally don't look at anybody's social media. Doesn't mean I don't care about them. I just don't look at it. I just don't. Doesn't mean I'm not in love with you. I just don't really give a shit about the picture you're putting up on social media. I don't care. So, and my sister-in-law looks at everybody's. It doesn't mean that she cares. People put too much, like, oh, he looked at my picture, so that means he's in love with me. I'm not saying you're saying that, but I'm just saying, like, what do you think of this picture? What do you think of that picture? We need to start having relationships in reality, like in the physical, not virtually, because what's going up on social media or what people see is different than what's happening in reality. And if you and him have a connection, then I would explore it in person and not for the whole world to see. And these cards indicate that you guys may not be on the same page. So I don't know. And another thing, and this, I learned this back in high school, don't listen to anything anybody else says, because I don't trust anyone. People have ulterior motives and I don't trust them. So I would go to the person and not listen to what somebody says. This person told you that about him, and this guy's got something to say about that. No, if you're interested in someone, you go to that person. Hey, you want to hang out tomorrow night? Yes, great. If not, okay, fine. But otherwise, it just becomes a big, complicated thing of who's looking at this, who put this up, who said what, how many likes did I get? And it all becomes very, it's like time-consuming, exhausting, and nothing means anything. Like, that's the thing. Like, we're looking for a meaning. Like, he looks at my story. So what does that mean? Nothing. Sometimes I look at someone's story and then it goes to the next person, to the next person, to the next one. And I don't even know who these people are. What does it mean? Nothing. I looked at their story. Sometimes they just keep going, you know? I'm not saying he's not looking at yours, but I'm saying that you can't keep putting in that this means that. This doesn't mean that. If you want to have a relationship with him, take it off of social media. Because the way people use social media is not indicative of their feelings. That's what I'm saying. So people are, oh, well, this one gave me a like and that, but so what? It doesn't mean anything. Like, have a relationship with this person in real life is what I'm saying. And I would stop looking at social media so much and putting so much emphasis on what somebody does on social media, because it just, one thing doesn't equal the next. And it will drive you crazy. It will drive you totally crazy. Cancerian, general reading. Social media is the worst thing that's happened to people, to relationships. It's great for business, but it's the worst thing that's happened to relationships. It destroys relationships. Because it's not only just, you know, this he said, she said bullshit, but it's like, say you're married 20 years, right? And now all of a sudden an ex from high school reaches out to you that you haven't seen, right? And you're bored to fucking tears with your wife, right? Like, that happens. How'd you run into your high school sweetheart? Facebook, okay? You know what I mean? Like, and it's a way of escaping reality, because everyone's putting their best face on Facebook. Nobody's putting the picture where they look fat and their hair isn't dyed and their grays are showing. So, yeah, it's just been very destructive. But anyhow, general reading for Cancerian. You are starting a new journey. You got the Empress here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful of that card if you don't want children. You got happiness coming out. You got perseverance pays off. Feeling well balanced. I don't know what you have happening here, but a lot of good stuff. A new adventure, a new journey. And you have your ambition is reignited. And somebody comes in and makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Fire sign is around you that may be significant. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Red, money for the next 2 weeks. As the 2 weeks go on, it ebbs and flows. Eventually, happiness comes out. Sun's in reverse, so it could take time to get there. Fool is in reverse. There is a secret or something that, this isn't so much a secret. It's more of like an issue that needs to be revealed. I don't know what the issue is with, like, surrounding your money, but Fool in reverse would be something needs to be dealt with before the relationship can move forward. And if we're talking about money, something needs to be dealt with before the money can flow. I don't know what that is, but it'll be revealed. You may be feeling like, I'm thinking a lot about money, or but I'm not seeing a lot of it. And strength is in reverse here. However, with the sun in reverse, as we get towards the end of the 2 weeks, money improves. So whatever it is that you do for a living, maybe it's going to be slow for the next week or so, but then towards the end of next week, or maybe next week is better and it pays off by the end of the week. Wait, half, I already got it. As you were reading, it's for how they felt during... Oh, it was how they felt, not how you felt. Wait a second here. How they felt during the job interview. Oh, they offered it to you. Oh, congratulations. Well, then obviously they felt good. Adriana Salazar, will the Taurus want to commit soon? No, I don't see commitment coming in. No, it looks Six of Swords, like they're moving away. Six of Wands is in reverse, feeling unsuccessful. Adriana, cards for the next upcoming weeks. Maybe feeling like, hey, I put in a whole lot of effort here and I haven't seen much of a payoff. The Fool is in reverse. Something gets revealed that needs to be dealt with the Fool in reverse. You may be feeling lack of perseverance over the next couple of weeks, but then things should change. Maybe feeling a little bit like, hey, I've been treated unfairly in whatever the situation is, but then the Six of Pentacles shows up, which would be feeling better compensated at work or feeling more appreciated. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Feeling better about money, paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Sagittarius comes in, that could be of significance. There's success that comes in around them. There's also an Aries here. It also looks like you may be feeling undecided about choices that you have to make. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. Ace of Swords, you may have to cut through a little bit of bullshit and you could have an argument with somebody. That person could be an earth sign, Leo, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Four of Pentacles, over the next couple of weeks, you may be feeling a little bit more financially stable. Loso, is Corday the new love? Is Corday the new love? Could be, yeah. Yeah, I think it is. I would explore it. Let's see what's happening there. Jay, what's coming towards me? Feeling a little bit more respected or well compensated at work. Manifest, the power to manifest new opportunities. Life moves forward. Romance comes in. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's also a Cancer around you. Soulmate connection comes in. Feeling like you have the world at your feet. A wish comes true. Life moves on. Your life is moving forward. Loso. My friend's car was stolen while we were out last night. It was somebody we came across last night, or the tow company. Wait a second. My friend's car was stolen while we were out last night. Was it somebody we came across or a tow company covering it up? Why would a tow company cover up? Well, was the car stolen, or was it parked where it shouldn't have been parked and it was towed? Like, you know what I mean? Like, was this person parked where they shouldn't have been? I mean, the tow company that tows the car shouldn't be covering anything up, because they're going to take it somewhere and they want to get paid for it. So when you have your car towed, the owner has to pay for it. So the tow company shouldn't be covering anything up. Was it parked where it shouldn't have been parked? Because if that's the case, I mean, I don't think that somebody, you know, it's, how do you, I don't know. I'm not so sure this car was stolen or something else went on. Like, I don't know that it was stolen by, like, somebody that went and physically stole the car that you don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's something here is not sitting right with me. the tow was paid for by who? If the car was stolen, what does that have to do with the tow company? So you parked in a parking garage, and when you got back there, the car was gone. The car was towed somewhere from a parking garage that you paid to park in. And when you so the car was towed out of a paid for parking garage. The only thing that could have happened is the car was repossessed, because you can't, like, you can't show up and take somebody else's car out of a car garage. Like who called the tow truck? You know what I'm saying? Who called the tow truck? Something here is not adding up. Maybe that car was repossessed. If a car is repossessed, they have to take it. Like, you can't, like, the garage has to take the car. They can't say no. They have to take it. There's something here that's not adding up. I'm thinking that the car maybe have been repossessed. Something here is just not, it's not, like, if you park your car in a parking garage, not just anybody can show up and leave with the car. You have to have the thing that you know what I mean? And if a tow truck came, then it was the tow truck was sent by the repo company, and then they have no choice. But why would the tow company, I don't know. I would talk to the garage. The garage should know. The garage should tell you the whoever it was, Joe's repo company, whatever, came and took the car. But yeah, something here is not adding up. It definitely wasn't stolen. Not if a tow truck showed up for it. Red. Is he going to see his ex? Is he going to see his ex? Yeah. 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 I would say yes. Adriana, when could he ask me to be his girlfriend? Did you go on that date yet, or no, not yet? It could be soon, like sometime within the next 6 weeks. How's our relationship gonna be? Should be good. I mean, it looks like it's grounded. There's lots of communication. It looks like it's stable. It looks like it moves forward. It looks like there's a lot of room for growth and transformation around both of you as people, but also around the relationship. And communication looks good. And you know that I'm a big fan of that, and I feel like we're really shitty at it. But yeah, I think this is going to be good for you guys. Ruben, finances. Will my financial overthinking and stress be resolved? Finances. System set up to make us fail. It does look like as we move through 2021, finances improve for you, and you are feeling much more relief around finances. You may not be a millionaire, but it may not be like paycheck to paycheck anymore. So I think things are improving for you. Adriana, what is he going to expect from me? he doesn't really expect much. I mean, he thinks like there's cause for celebration. He just kind of wants to see where things are going to go. He's feeling prepared to explore the opportunity for things to move forward, not feeling stuck, feeling, excuse me, like he's stepping into his own strength. I don't think he's expecting anything. I think he's just, you guys are going to hang out and it's just going to be like easy. I don't think he has any expectations. He just kind of wants to see where things are going to go. And I think they move forward pretty fast. Jessica. Hang on. Wait a minute. Now I lost my spot. Hang on. Adriana. Carolina. Is Carlos hiding anything from me? Yes. People ask that question. People hide shit. And that's okay. Nobody is 100% open with anyone, and that's okay. We're allowed to have our secrets. We're allowed to be insecure about things. We're allowed to not tell everybody everything. Just because you're in a relationship with somebody doesn't mean that you have to know their most intimate secrets, and that's fine. People are allowed to have their privacy. For example, you may have a diary or something that you don't want him to read, and that's okay. One of my friends kept a diary for years, and her boyfriend read her diary, and that ended their relationship because she felt like he betrayed her trust, and he did. So people have secrets. They have things that they don't want other people to know, and that's fine. Like everybody has them, and it's not a bad thing. But to come, like, if you have an idea in your head that somebody is hiding something, or somebody doesn't want you to know something, or you're feeling like you have to be on the defense, or you have to be like, what are they hiding? How am I going to protect myself? That energy is not healthy, because that goes out into the universe and then that gets reflected back. But the idea of somebody hiding something, like, I always use this as an example because it's a great example. My mother dropped out of high school. She became a hairdresser, and back then in the late 60s, that's what they did. Dropped out of high school and went to beauty school. It was called a beauty school dropout. Today, kids go to high school and become a beautician at the same time. But back then, my mother did not want me to know she dropped out of high school. I found out after she died, when I was going through her paperwork, when I found the GED. And I said to my father, I'm like, Mommy didn't graduate high school? And he was like, no, she never wanted you to know that. She's allowed to not have, she's allowed to have that privacy. We're allowed to have things that we don't share with the rest of the world for whatever reason. She wound up getting her GED when she was pregnant with me because she wanted to have a high school diploma. But she didn't want me to know, and she has that right. So just like him, he has the right to have his secrets, his privacy, his insecurities, and not share them with the rest of the world. And that's just the way it is. So yes, everybody has something. Deja, will my finances improve this weekend? Yeah, finances do improve for you this weekend. Yep. Swarte, how does Diana feel about me as of M? Or as of right now? How does Diana feel about me as of right now? All right, I don't know what your relationship is to this person, but this person feels that you're incredibly smart, kind, caring, sincere, but they come up a little bit undecided. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe they don't know you that well, or they're not 100% sure. But it does look like they think you're ambitious, well-prepared, kind-hearted, but a little undecided about something. Adriana, cards for love in the upcoming weeks. This is for Adriana Salazar. Can we cut off the super chats? Because I think he's got to go OUT. All right, give me a minute, baby. All right, all right. Cards for love this upcoming week. Being guided by the divine changes your life for the better quickly. Stepping into your own strength brings in a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Three of Cups, cause for celebration around having choices. There's also a Capricorn coming in and a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, with long-term potential. You have the world here at your feet. You had new opportunities coming in. Pearl. Why did H delete his social media? Walked away from it. Good. Good. That's good for him. He walked away from it. It was causing drama and made him feel burdened, and he disconnected from it. That's the best thing he could do. You know how I feel about social media. I think it's the devil, and I think it ruins people's lives. I also think it's caused an increase in narcissism because everyone is all about me. Me, 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 me. How do I look? What do people think about me? How many people like me? How many people... Who gives a shit? Really? Plain fucking English. Who gives a shit? But people do. My brother, who is not narcissistic at all, is like, I posted a picture of my hamburger. How come I didn't get a lot of likes? I'm like, really? Here, I'll give you that like. Talia, when will B reach out? Soon. I would say within the next 7 to 10 days, you should hear from him. Talia, may I have a general for tomorrow? Tomorrow looks like a pretty good day. You got the world at your feet. Your intuition is spot on. There could be a soulmate around, maybe a Sagittarius around that's important. It also looks like your perseverance is up. Energy around you tomorrow is pretty strong. Talia, why did my aunt send someone to attack in my dream? Wait a minute. What happened? Why did my aunt send someone to attack in my dream? I don't understand the question. How did your aunt send someone in your dream to attack you? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand the question. All right, Carolina, I'm going to tell you that the cards are going to tell you, yes, he is hiding something because everybody is hiding something. It's not an opinion, it's a fact. It's a fact. You're hiding something. Everybody is hiding something. 3 aces. Yes, he's hiding something. It's not an opinion, it's a fact. When you tell me that you're 100% honest with everyone in your life and that you're not keeping secrets, there's nothing that you're hiding from anyone, then how could you say that he's not? You don't have any secrets. Everybody in your life knows everything about you. There's nothing that you keep hidden. Everyone has secrets. Every person in this world has secrets. And you're lying to yourself if you don't think so. It's just fucking annoying when people ask and then like you're honest with them and it's the fucking truth, because don't tell me that you don't have a secret and then they make a snide comment. Because I have no patience. I really don't have any patience. I have no patience. Like, he should be 100% honest with you, but how many secrets do you have? Like, it drives me insane. It drives me fucking insane. I mean, like, secrets, see, like, people have secrets. Like, how much credit card debt do you have? Are you honest about it? What do you weigh? How much do you weigh? Are you honest about it? Because most people aren't. Anyone really believe that Kim Kardashian weighs 115 pounds? I don't. You don't have a secret? You got secrets. I was looking for somebody else that I think I skipped. No, because when people don't like the answer, like, that's what's annoying, when you don't like the answer. Oh, Talia. I didn't understand what you meant about that. About your aunt sending someone to attack. That's what I'm looking for. Talia. All right, while I wait for Talia, let me answer some people here I haven't gotten to. Maggie, when will R the Virgo contact me? Early spring, soon, within the next couple of weeks. I see a general for me and Mahad, probably not saying that right. Things look pretty good. It looks like both of you are putting in equal work. It looks like the relationship is strengthening as time moves on. It looks like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You could breathe a sigh of relief. I'm not going to say it's smooth sailing from here on out, but it looks like the relationship's on the right track. I don't know where you guys are, but it looks like you have a wish around the situation, and you have the Three of Cups, which would be cause for celebration, and a wish. Mimi M, when will N reach out again? It could take some time. Maybe not until the fall. I don't know how long you speak to this person, how often you speak to this person. If it's someone you speak to regularly, the Jack could be 11 days. I don't know. If you speak to this person regularly, I would say within the next 2 weeks. Otherwise, if you haven't heard from them in some time, it might not be until the fall. Cinnamon, general for this month of March. You've got a wish with the Nine of Cups. Put that out into the universe. You got a Capricorn coming in, also a Taurus. It looks like if you've been worried about something, the worry is moving into the past because you got choices coming in. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Stepping into your own strength brings in respect. If there's someone in your life that you're afraid of asserting yourself with, if you do, you'll earn their respect. Oh, there's Talia. Oh, no. My aunt sent someone to attack me in my dream again. She's done it before, but last night I should have cleansed myself. She tried to hug me. Was that something that happened in the dream? Or that happened in real life where she tried to hug you? Um, I would try to block this person. But, so in real life, she tried to hug you, but in the dream, she sent like a spirit to attack you, or a real person. It seems as if she's jealous of you. She's got jealousy. Does she normally feel jealous around you, or you normally pick that up around her? You may be walking away from her. If you haven't made the decision yet, you might want to. Or you may be making the decision, maybe you haven't yet. You know, she comes up as feeling unprepared. And it's funny because I saw where you said she's really powerful. She may be powerful, but I think that you're a good match for her, and she may know that because it looks like she's jealous of you in many ways, which, you know, that's only going to hurt her, not you. But if she sent somebody, or there's something that happened in that dream, I think it's out of jealousy. That's what I'm thinking. Zara, updated love reading from now until the end of April. From now until the end of April. You are feeling prepared to move forward with your life. You've got a Virgo and a Sagittarius coming in. I don't know if you know them or if they're new people. You also have a Cancer and a Leo coming in. You are also laying down the law and cutting through bullshit. So you're not going to stand for any nonsense moving forward. Looks like you have cause for celebration that comes in around feeling like the world is at your feet. I think you have new opportunities coming in between now and then. General from Mel. You know, things always come up around you having your own business or starting a new business. Five of Pentacles in reverse, paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Page of Pentacles. Six of Rods. Success around side business, new business. Somebody comes in and offers you an opportunity that would be hard to turn down, starting a new journey. Six of Cups, someone from your past returning. But with all of this, it looks like it may be business related and not love related. Although it could be. Doesn't have to be. It could be love related, or it also could just be somebody from your past returns. It could be a timing thing. At the same time you open a new business, you start a new business, an old friend shows up. You have a wish, put it out into the universe, and you're moving forward with your life. Not feeling burdened by the weight of the world, but feeling excited for the future. No longer holding yourself back, Aquarius is here. You're stepping into your own strength. Your intuition is spot on, and you're feeling ambitious. Looks like you got some nice things happening in the near future, especially around business. Perseverance pays off. All right. Alrighty, that's it for me. I will be back on tonight, probably about 10 o'clock. Probably around 10. Business related. Good, good. All right, I'll be back on tonight, guys, around 10. So if I didn't get to you now, I'll try my best to get to you at 10. I'll see you guys later. Thank you all. Bye-bye.